You're rocking with the best. You are now rocking with the best.
Welcome. Almost. They're not ready for us yet.
They're not ready for us.
They're not ready for the best.
It's so nice we played it twice. You know?
You're listening to or watching the 605
Or
show
watching.
with your hosts, Alana Snyder.
And Daniel Card.
Welcome.
And
Fee.
a special appearance.
We have actually a photo, so Dan, describe what you have in your hand.
This is a, I almost said
Hologram?
posthumous. Posthumous. He was awarded Dancing with the Stars runner-up posthumously. In memorandum.
It actually kind of does look like a funeral photo.
Okay, I want it to go on the record today. What's the date? The 12th of October or something, whatever. I want this. When it's my time, make sure we get these things printed and made.
So we all hold them up like in
like
the
a
funeral.
Nice black and white, photo.
And like the sun, like it's like God's calling to him with the light.
This does look like a memorial photo, does it not?
Yes.
But no, this is from the Sioux Falls Dancing with the Stars event. My guy Vonnie went out there and killed it. Came runner up. I think he's the people's champ.
And that was for NAMI, right?
No, Empire Mental Health. But it was, associated with that, but not for the actual Association of Mental Illness. But
cool.
Empire Mental Health was the Empire Mental Health Support. There's a group, a nonprofit that it went to raise funds for.
And what did he do? What was his dance style? Was he? Wasn't he the waltz?
No,
he wasn't.
Kind of a freestyle.
Interesting.
So a combination of discipline.
You can't give him guidelines.
Listen, you are asking the wrong guy when it comes to dance. What was Vonnie's dance
He
style?
told me he wanted to learn the waltz, so I didn't know. Yeah. Anyways, he won in our hearts.
Yeah, number 2 on the field, number 1 in our hearts.
Yes.
That's how that goes. But we had a good time, so we figured we'd bring back the visual. Bring back the sound.
Remind people who, we're really behind on our photo shoot that we haven't done. So behind.
I didn't have hair back then.
I know.
The intro video still got me,
Can we get you like a weave, like even longer for like the next photo shoot?
No, it'll be long. It'll be that long. It'll already be that long.
I'll braid it.
Yeah.
Well,
it's that time again, isn't it?
It is that time of year, October, which is our autumn issue for 605 magazine. And we've all said it a million times already. It is spooky season and it is upon us. Mm-hmm. The autumn issue is out now. Cuddle up. Hey, it's cuffin season. As you read about 605's escapades like Pixie Acres Flower Farm in Castlewood, Akasha World Kitchen in Yankton, the Great Plains Zoo and Delbridge Museum, RIP the museum,
Rip.
In Sioux Falls, and more. Grab one while you're out today or read it online at 605magazine.com.
It's always the more that intrigues me.
What?
The and more.
Read more?
That's why I tune in.
Oh, and more. Yeah, you're just going to have to read it to find out.
Yeah. Yep.
There's a surprise in there. You better watch out.
Akasha World Kitchen in Yankton. That's new. That's the new joint.
It is new.
It's opening up in a different that other location.
I think it was called Riverfront.
Riverfront.
And yeah, the chef there, Chef Bob, he is like a world or a nationwide chef that he does like all sorts of things, and he's one of those chefs like it changes every week because he makes what he wants.
I like it. I can respect that.
Yes. He wants, and it's actually very nice. And they have brunch there. So Yankton has a good brunch spot now.
Wow. Look at them moving up in the world. And all across the street from the Ice House.
Right? So you can go smash a bottle afterwards. Take your aggression out.
Go grab a quick felony after brunch.
Yes. Well, they still let you do it.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
underneath the thing?
At the Ice House, you get, they have like domestic beers and.
Domestic violence?
I wouldn't say encourage, but they allow during like the summer seasons to just smash the bottle when you're done under the dock.
Oh, yep, right out front.
But don't be a dock. Make sure you get it and not get the glass in the parking lot.
Okay. All right.
Anywhoozle.
You're done.
Speaking of the spooky season, upcoming events, October's events are always fantastic.
We have such good events.
The Haunting of Keystone, October 13th through the 15th, 20th through the 22nd, and the 27th through the 29th. At the Big Thunder Gold Mine in Keystone. But this is an amazing event where it's actually like literally the Haunting of Keystone. They have like 3 to 4 locations in Keystone that you can go to. Dare to experience a night of thrills and chills at the Haunting of Keystone. Escape from the graveyards. Avoid dangerous clowns. Oh my God, no. And watch out for demons that are sure to scare the bravest heart. The four haunted attractions create a Halloween experience like no other. More info, hauntingofkeystone.com. I probably have already shared this story before, but we did a photo shoot there and they weren't like open yet technically. And they kept scaring us during the photo shoots.
Nope.
So then when it was time,
0 stars.
there's one of the locations is an old children's school where they have kids like, and you're like, nope. And they were like, so do you want to actually go through the haunted houses? And I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm settled. You know,
I'm super straight. That's all good. That's all you.
no, I'm good. Also, Dead Weird, October 27th through the 28th, Main Street, Deadwood.
Always a good time. Get some
so
nice
fun.
costumes coming out of there.
Halloween in Deadwood is a little spooky and a lot of fun. The 11th annual Dead Weird event offers the Monster Ball on Friday, trunk or treating for the family, and a 21 plus costume party on Saturday. More info, deadwood.com. They get crazy with their outfits, so this is no joke. Oh, look, is that a Barbie and Ken already?
Yep, little something. Little Barbie and Ken. And then we've got, looks like some astronauts earlier.
Where? Oh,
Right there.
Look at that group.
Yeah,
Yeah, people go all out.
they do. It's just cool. It's super fun.
Get into
Like
it.
some
And I think
photos
it's a
from the
good
DJ
prize,
booth.
too.
Yeah.
Yankton's Harvest Halloween is October 28th, downtown Yankton, all day. Experience fun for the whole family at Yankton's Harvest Halloween. The annual fall festival hosts children's activities, an art market, food trucks, a petting zoo, animal races, a corn pit, a hay bale maze, inflatables, and trick-or-treating. More info, harvesthalloween.com.
I love it.
How much corn did they go through with all those corn pits, do you think?
Oh, a lot.
So much.
A lot. Enough to build the second corn palace, I imagine.
Oh,
You know?
who knew?
It's a lot of corn wasted.
A lot of corn.
Just saying.
And then the palace cried.
Yeah. You know what I mean? How are we not expanding that thing by now?
I know. Let's do it. I was always surprised, like when I went in and it was like a gym.
It's the most. I'm so sorry. That's the most like corn palace, and it's just what is inside, just a basketball court.
I know, and you're like, oh, like I don't know if I expected like a corn king or like what I thought
I
it was
would.
going to
Well,
be.
a corn palace would like behoove that there be like some sort of a
royalty.
corn. Yeah, a corn monarchy of some kind.
Yeah, I'm telling
Maybe
you.
even an oligarchy if we're feeling. You know
Wait,
what I mean,
did you say
official.
Olive Garden?
An oligarchy.
Oh, an Olive Garden would even
Yeah,
be better than the gym, to be honest.
No, don't tempt me with a good time.
Get that basket of bread, honey.
Yeah, that would be great. You go in and there's just like an airport to go, Olive Garden to go, like the airport, you know? Like Chili's to go, but like inside the corn palace.
Fantastic, and
be the
hopefully
place.
Tom's right next to that because that would be because I'm old.
That's the we need it. We need it.
We be needing it. Are you
Yeah.
dressing up for Halloween this year?
Maybe.
What?
I don't know. I'm taking suggestions.
It is like almost the 15th.
I understand.
If you're going to order it, it's almost too late.
I probably won't order anything. I'll probably just try to make something or piece it together.
You're one of those. You're like, I just threw it together.
It's intricate beadwork that's been sewn together. I just threw it together.
I had made these out of seashells that I found
made
on the
these-
beach.
I made these leather greaves myself.
Oh my
Took me
God.
9 months of tanning and drying.
Oh God. Wes wrote
just
me
threw it
today and he's
together.
trying to get me to do rap karaoke.
Yeah, so he's the guy that would do something super elaborate and like hand sewn. Just like, yeah, I just kind of threw it together.
Oh my gosh. So
I took a photo. NASA published it. Whatever. No,
Yeah,
just
well,
threw it
whatever.
together.
Well, I know. He always says things so humbly. But
He does. He's really good at what
and he's
he
like, I
does.
took this picture. And you're like, God bless it. But yeah, and I'm kind of confused because like I had a couple years there where like I nailed rap karaoke. So it's like, do I risk messing up?
No.
See, that's what I'm saying. So last time I did a Kanye medley that was like 8 minutes long. No mess ups.
No.
So I think I can't mess with it.
I would. Here's a very unpopular opinion about certain things.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to just enjoy the mountaintop.
See?
Enjoy the mountaintop. You did it.
And I had a dance to go with it.
Yeah.
I can't top that.
No, enjoy the mountaintop.
And I'm Jafar this year from Aladdin.
Let it live. Just enjoy the mountaintop.
I don't think I
Enjoy
can
the
do
record.
rap as Jafar.
Yeah. How many things have been ruined because somebody went back to try and climb another mountaintop?
Zoolander too.
100%. Enjoy the mountaintop, guys.
All right, thank you. You made my decision for me.
Yep.
Sorry, Wes.
That happens. It'll be all right.
He'll be fine. God, he'll just go shoot NASA again or something.
He'll trip and fall and drop his camera and like get the Getty Museum will feature one of the photos. It's like, It'll be like the most pristine. He's like, I was just skateboarding, and this.
Or what was that? Like before I even knew what an NFT was, he's like, weird thing happened today. Snoop Dogg bought my NFT. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
He's got great timing. This is not a show. We're not featuring Wes on the show, but he's just got incredible timing. Great timing, great skill, and he's fairly intentional about everything he does.
If I were him, I'd definitely buy like lottery tickets.
Yeah, to some degree.
You know?
Yeah, something.
That's crazy. Anyways, I digress. We are going to bring on our first guest, Tina Erickson,
Ooh,
Director
yeah.
of Membership Outreach and Engagement for South Dakota Pork.
South Dakota Pork in the house.
I feel like we
Work. Like the big noises. Welcome.
Hi, thanks.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Oh, what's that? Is that a South Dakota necklace?
It is. It's a
Cute.
Oh, it's like a little outline of the state. Yeah, I like that. That's
I
very cool.
love those. Well, welcome.
state. Thanks for having me.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right. Well, I am Director of Membership Outreach and Engagement for South Dakota Pork Producers Council. I have been there about a year and a half.
Nice.
So before that, I was in healthcare for 30 years, and I made the jump over to the pork world, and it was a great move, and I don't regret it for a minute.
I love it.
It's been awesome.
So you transitioned from healthcare,
I did. 30 years in healthcare.
bumped into, you got to remind me his name again, Glenn.
Glenn Mueller,
Yep.
who I used to work with his wife in healthcare, so I've known the family for years. Bumped into him, and he was asking about the job, and he said, "Hey, I got something for you. Would you be interested?" He sent me the job description. I thought, yeah, I think I might want to do this.
Nice.
And I love it. Absolutely love it.
That's awesome.
So, what have you liked most about it? Like once you got comfortable with the material?
Yeah, mostly the producers, the people I meet. I go out and travel across South Dakota and meet all the different producers, and and just get to know what they're doing and what we can do for them. And they're the greatest. I mean, coming from healthcare, you'd think, gosh, I work with the sweetest, best, kindest, most caring people. And I went to pork producers, and they're equally as kind and caring, and they're awesome. They're amazing.
And you guys are really busy with events and things like that. Can I talk about promotions you guys do and how you support the producers?
Yeah, absolutely. So in the summer, we do different grilling events, like out in Rapid City. We did the Hog Wild event. We go out there 3 times throughout the summer.
Hog Wild?
Hog
That's what they
Wild.
did there.
Yeah.
You're
And-
Hog
Love it
Wild.
when they put stuff like that in the name.
Yeah, Hog Wild. And so we grill and give out free pork sandwiches at
What?
a grocery store. We've
Excellent.
done it in Aberdeen. It wasn't
Nice.
called Hog Wild. Not sure. I can't remember what that was called, but
I'm sure it's something else.
Pork at
Swine
Ken
related.
Super Fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then we do, the county fairs. The state fair is huge for us. We have the South Dakota Pork Producer Council pork booth, and that is like the best food booth at the state fair.
Nice.
Oh,
And I'm not just saying that.
Those are big words.
That
Yeah.
It is, but I think we live up to it.
Good. We'll have to
It's a
take
good
you up on
deal.
that sometime.
How are you
Check
guys
that out.
celebrating Pork Month?
Yeah. So right now we are trying to get out there and do grocery store promotions. Right now, today, I've got a couple coworkers that are at the Hy-Vee on 26th and Marion, handing out pork certificates, $1 off pork purchase at the
cool.
Hy-Vee store. Hy-Vee has stuffed pork chops on sale,
Okay.
which would be really nummy on a cold, cold day like this. So
This is kind of a nice fall dish.
It is.
You know?
it is.
It really is.
Yeah.
What's your favorite pork dish?
My favorite pork dish. Oh man.
Well, she's like, I don't eat pork.
Yeah.
Vegetarian, actually.
I do. No, I
Veg
eat a good number of pork.
Good.
Pork loin is probably my favorite because you can do so many different things.
Yeah.
You can throw it in the oven. You can put it in a crock pot. You can slice it up and make a sandwich.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
It's good stuff.
Well, there you go. What's been the most rewarding part about your career so far? I mean, you're pretty new to it still.
I am new to it.
I guess what are you looking forward to?
What am I looking forward to?
Yeah.
Oh, I just look forward to more things that we can do to promote it.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of pork now
Yeah.
and these pork producers, and I want to do everything I can for them. And so I just look forward to doing more things.
You would be able to tell because you probably have some of the numbers, the data, but like we produce an incredible amount of pork and process a lot of pork in South Dakota, especially in Sioux Falls.
There's a lot.
It's
of
like a
pork.
huge amount of the
There's a-
nation's pork supply.
Yeah, there's a huge amount. So
comes to
South
this.
Dakota is typically kind of weaves in and out, but
Yeah.
right now we're between 8th and 9th
Yeah.
ranked in pork production
Wow.
in the United States.
Wow.
Iowa being top, and
So
Minnesota's
Iowa's
up
number
there.
one.
Iowa's number
Yeah.
1, Minnesota,
Yeah.
is ranking up there.
Wow.
But yeah, South Dakota, a lot of
do
pork,
a lot.
especially, with the plant here. And yeah. We get
How can
that.
people best support you guys?
We have our events. We ask for volunteers sometimes, things like that. Just come on out. When we're at a grocery store, come out and see us and, grab a free pork sandwich and then go buy some pork loin that's in the meat case. And that's how you can best support us, is purchasing the product.
And I mean, of all things to get involved, I mean, please come eat a free sandwich
Yeah, can we
know,
get a free
right?
sandwich?
and
Can we
buy
get
some more
belly?
pork.
Yeah.
Can we buy some bacon?
Oh, and here's a coupon for you too. So
There we go.
yeah,
Exactly. Well, awesome. Where can people follow you guys?
on sdpork.org.
And are you guys all into the socials?
We're into Facebook, and then just our website currently.
Perfect.
And
And you guys have like recipes and stuff on your website?
we do.
Oh,
we
there you
do.
go.
And usually when we're at grocery stores, we hand out the recipe. We got a 4 or 5 page little staple pamphlet we hand out, and it's got really good recipes. So Yeah,
perfect.
but they're on the website too.
Awesome. Well, yeah, we'll check it out and we'll bring you back for a game here in a second.
Okay, sounds
Yeah.
good.
And a happy pork month.
Thanks.
Happy Pork Month. And
Pork
shout out
Month
to
to
all
you
the farmers
guys.
out there.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you for
absolutely.
helping us with all of our pork.
Thanks.
Thank you.
No, don't thank me. No. No. No.
So we have a veteran coming on.
Well, how many strikes does it take to become a veteran now?
I mean, she killed it the first time. But we have the South Dakota Foundation for Medical Care.
Bump, bump, bump. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, bump, bump.
How's it going?
It's great. You're setting up big expectations here.
Yeah.
She's gonna kill it.
And
Watch out.
bombs the interview. Oh, no, that's a shame.
She's like, I misunderstood the assignment.
I think I don't know what people. I think because we do a lot of these things, right? And like, I don't know what sometimes people come in like expecting. Sometimes,
Oh yeah,
like if there's, it's borderline impossible to bomb this show.
it really is.
I don't
'cause
think
it's
I've
so
ever had
sloppy.
anybody.
I would agree. You guys
You know?
make this very simple. It's great.
I think we've elevated the. I think we've elevated the dialogue.
Gosh, yeah, I think so.
I think we've elevated. You gotta.
We're up here. Well,
It's not a family show, not yet.
I mean, we'll get there.
No. All right, welcome.
Yeah, welcome back.
Glad to be back.
Look at us. October is Infection Control Month. What do you do to spread the word on this?
We like to do a lot of promotion for infection prevention, just overall every day. But then October is when we really promote and thank the infection preventionists that are working in the field. A lot of times they're the ones that are doing a lot of the behind the scenes work and don't get the recognition. It's a hard job, like COVID. They were very, very behind the scenes doing the work, but very much needed. And now we're at cold, flu, COVID season. So it's even more important. What is your infection preventionist doing? The education, those type of things to really protect the healthcare workers and us as patients coming in and out of healthcare facilities.
So going into the fall, what are your top pieces of advice for that? How do I not be nasty?
Well, you wash your hands, and we covered that last
That's the thing.
time.
Wash your damn hands.
Hands.
Absolutely. Hand washing is huge. Alcohol-based hand sanitizer, honestly, is the preferred method. Get enough on your hand, about a dime size amount, and you rub it till it's dry. If you don't have that, then soap and water obviously is great. And if you have visibly soiled hands or somebody that's maybe got a stomach bug, you absolutely want to do the soap and water instead of the sanitizer. So
Okay, now going into this, because now we're a little more chill post-COVID. One, are people still paying more attention to washing hands, or have you noticed people getting sloppy again? Two, how sick should you be when you stay home? How gross do you have to be? Because some people are like, I'm just gonna go through. It's just fall.
Yeah, some people I'm
know?
kind of like of the life and limb person. Like if I'm not missing something, I'm probably gonna be at work.
Right.
Right. So you're the germ spreader.
You're the nasty.
Yeah, nasty. No, I'm a fairly clean person. Some of y'all are nasty. I've seen the way some of y'all are walking around out there.
You are correct, though. Now that we haven't had such heightened awareness about hand hygiene, it is starting to fall off. So get back in that habit. Grab that sanitizer, carry it with you. I mean, I even got out of the habit. We had to get it back in my vehicles and purses and those type of things. So definitely do that. Anytime you have a fever, those cold and cough symptoms really are hard to distinguish between, is this an allergy or is this COVID or influenza?
Yep.
So really paying attention to if I'm worn down, if I'm feeling crummy, I need to stay home, honestly.
Yeah.
Right. Because you forget about it. Like I just had a reunion for high school and I got like the text that I haven't gotten in a while where like I almost felt like I had like an affair because he's like, hey, is this Alana? I have COVID. I was at the reunion. And so he's like texting everybody.
You should get tested.
You should probably get tested. You should
How many
know.
jokes did we make during the COVID? Like that was kind of like, I mean, looking back on it now, we can maybe too soon, but like we can look back on a lot of those ones where it's like you get that text from somebody. It's like, hey, I was at that gathering, that underground illegal, that frowned upon house party.
I know.
You should get tested.
Or if someone talked to you for like 20 seconds and they're like, hey, and I ran into you at the coffee shop. I have COVID. And you're like,
they act like they came up and like spit in your coffee. And they're like, hey,
just licking your
just hands in
face.
the coffee. Sorry about that, man.
I was like, I think I should be okay. But anyways,
never be too careful.
So just be cautious with colds.
Exactly. Pay attention to those symptoms. Don't ignore them. Don't brush them off.
It is weird though, because like I always have it where I sleep with my mouth open and then I can't tell if I have strep or if I just have dry mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. But then, by the time you have like your coffee, you're like, oh, there I am.
I'm feeling better. I get it.
Good. I think I'm fine.
You seen that product? It's like an Instagram like ad I've seen a few times, but it's like the mouth tape.
Mouth tape?
Yeah, where like you actually put like a reusable thing so you breathe through your nose because you're supposed to breathe through your nose.
Okay. You should,
and it's like it's
you
a
should
mouth,
send
it's
me
a
that.
mouth guard with like a thing you seal, and then like this is not a paid ad, by the way. This is just trying to
Is
help
it called
a friend
duct
out.
tape?
Yeah. Go to Menards. No, it's like it's a legit thing, and it's like designed so it won't pull your like pull your skin or like damage whatever.
Sounds kind of creepy.
I think it's kind of creepy, but like it sounds like. I mean, you got to pick your difficult, right? Am I gonna want to wake up all nasty all the time, or I just want to tape my mouth shut?
I'm interested in that because my 4-year-old is a mouth breather. And so like literally like he'll be watching TV.
Not an insult, folks. like literally just.
But I'll like close his mouth when he's watching TV and he'll be like. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, stop it. So like I didn't know they actually invented like Gorilla Glue for your child.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, it's like a revert. It's like a muzzle.
You're not gonna be a mouth breather.
Yeah, no. Sorry to interrupt. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
It's all right. Just clean that mouth
I
tape
felt
every
like
once in
that
a while.
was,
That's what I'll tell you.
Yes, clean the mouth tape. See, it all comes back.
I feel like that was just pertinent information.
You know what I think has a lot of germs that I have is I have a mouth guard.
Absolutely.
Would you do like a dental or a what is it called? Denture like tablet for that?
You could. Honestly, there should be manufacturer recommendations on how you clean and disinfect that.
I probably threw that away.
Probably. Most places have stuff online, however, that you can find that.
The internet.
You absolutely should be. The mouth is a huge place that germs grow. They're finding more and more research. That's if you're not brushing your teeth, those type of things, that it's leading to pneumonias. So
Oh,
Weird, interesting.
really?
especially if there's reoccurring pneumonias, that's a place to look at. So.
Okay, well you brought a prop.
Reoccurring pneumonias.
That's a good name for a band. Everybody's me, the reoccurring pneumonias.
The reoccurring pneumonias.
Give it up for my drama. Okay, man.
Persistent cough. All right, you have a prop.
Yes,
I do have a prop.
We love a good prop.
God, we love a prop.
Basketball with me today.
Yes, talk about the basketball and what does it represent?
Really what I want to talk about is the spread of germs, especially as our high school kids, they're tough. They're not catching anything. They think they're invincible. The spread of germs while playing sports. We're coming in, finishing up the fall season and really going into winter. So we're at basketball and wrestling, those more indoor sports where fall is more outdoor. What we want to talk about is the susceptibility to skin infections. So maybe we get a little cut or scrape and we ignore that. We probably don't want to be doing that. That can lead to things like MRSA, which is methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus.
Pretty impressive.
So really some steps and maybe education to our kids, clean underneath our fingernails. If you get a cut, if you have an open sore, you need to make sure that's covered with a Band-Aid. If your sore is draining, absolutely make sure that's a fresh Band-Aid on it, especially when you're going out and playing sports. The reason I brought a basketball, I'm going to talk about a coworker's daughter that was playing high school basketball. She's out there on the field, went up to catch a rebound and got scratched in the eye. A coworker didn't think a whole lot of it, and us as healthcare workers always tell our kids, oh, you're fine, you're going to school, you're doing your thing. Later that day, the next day, the school called and said, I think you need to come get your daughter. And she's like, no, she's fine. When she got her at the end of the day, her eye was completely almost swollen shut. She ended up hospitalized over this. And even as an adult, is now suffering from what was herpes underneath the athlete that scratched her eye. It got under her fingernail and scratched her eye, and now she's dealing with this for the rest of her adult life. She has flare-ups off and on. So that's why we really talk about educate our kids on making sure we clean underneath, make sure if we have an open sore, we're washing our hands, that key piece there that we talk about all the time, those type of things.
Yeah, I remember my roommate in college was addicted to working out, like addicted to it. And so she worked out so much, she got MRSA from a machine, I think.
Could be.
And had like an open, gross like wound that came out in her like stomach. It was so gross.
Yeah.
Because she wouldn't shower after. Or she, like something weird happened.
Most people that have played college sports, actually, I think probably most people that play high school sports now are carriers. So you can carry it, just like your staff.
Yep.
I know this is your interview, but this is the only piece that I know. But like we did, like if you trained, so like if you trained like MMA or martial arts or anything like that, and then we did like a lot of that training in high school, and then like again when I was in college, we would work out in the wrestling room sometimes because you do ropes and you do stuff on the.
That's
mats
why you got to
and
do
those
Taibo.
things.
You don't have to interact.
And it's like, man,
punch.
Yeah. Though, like you're 20 something, you're invincible. You want to flip a tire and climb a rope and do all this stuff.
Yeah.
And, and then all of a sudden, next thing, you can be a carrier without actually, I believe, right? Like you can carry it without having symptoms.
Honestly, most people probably have it on their skin. It's when your immune system weakens, or when maybe you have, like I said, that cut or a puncture, or you break that barrier of the skin so the body can become infected.
That is terrifying.
So we will not be touching the basketball or passing it around.
Oh, yeah,
I just think about like how many times does the high school basketball ever get cleaned? Probably never.
Oh no.
Well, we think about some of these things like public gyms. I mean, like airports for me, I always get weird in airports.
Airports are disgusting.
I get so germ conscious.
Yeah.
In airports, and I'm just like oh.
It's gross.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like everyone's blowing their nose, everyone's coughing everywhere.
It's really a miracle when we think about obviously the pandemic with COVID and everything is, and but when you think about just the fact we don't have more of these, like that there are not, like it's a miracle of science that we just do not have more and more massive outbreaks of stuff. With how interconnected and like global travel is, and how nasty we all are walking around, not washing your hands and stuff.
It's gross. Planes are disgusting.
They are. And honestly, our resistance in the United States is growing up to antibiotics. That's where MRSA becomes a big factor. It's hard to treat things like that. So there's specialized antibiotics we have to use, and those bacteria are becoming susceptible to where they don't react to the antibiotics. So if you hear your doctor not wanting to give you a med because you have a virus instead of a bacterial infection, that's why. There's a big push on that right now.
Interesting. Yeah. You know what's really impressive is daycares. They have the full clean every day. It's impressive.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Top to bottom? Wow, good for them.
Mopped. Everything's disinfected.
If not, your kid's coming home sick every other day. So
Very true.
Listen, there's no way to train resilience in theory. You can only do it practically.
Lord above.
Let that one marinate for a little bit.
Lord. So what else are you guys working on? What should we know? What's going on?
South Dakota Project First Line has a lot of things going on. October's a great month overall. We know we talked about the respiratory illnesses. It's Respiratory Therapist Month, and I'm a respiratory therapist. So shout out to all of you for the good work you're doing. It's an exciting profession and lots to learn and do in that. South Dakota Foundation for Medical Care overall has a lot of programs going on right now. One of our big ones that the kids in high school can get involved with is with HOSA. We actually have an anti-vaping challenge going on right now where they can build a hashtag and do a video, and they get to display it at the HOSA conference and win a big prize and some fun things like that. So that's something fun that we're doing right now.
That's much needed.
Well, where can people keep up with you guys?
You can go to the foundation webpage at sdfmc.org, or Project First Line is sdprojectfirstline.org.
Perfect.
Oh, I love it.
Well, shall we play a game? So scary.
That was the weirdest. I say Oliver Twist and
Will you play a game
play a
with
game,
me?
sir.
Let's bring back Tina.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's freaking
Welcome back.
And we're nervous because we were not allowed to look at it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to look.
Yeah.
Shout out to Greta.
She said if she has any of these facts wrong, though, don't shout out to her. Just let her be.
She's like, don't at me. Don't fact check me. Don't send the Facebook fact checkers my way.
I know.
So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go and we're gonna share this thing. Tone's gonna help us move the screen around a little bit on the back end and try to make sure that we can see it.
Beautiful. Did she make that?
She did. She made this.
Look at her.
Pretty cute little pig there.
I like it.
It is nice. All right, so we're gonna pig our poison.
Let's go.
All right, shall we begin?
Let's.
All right, in honor of National Pork Month and Infectious Disease Week, 605 Magazine presents Pig Your Poison. Here are the rules of the game.
Man, we got rules even.
Wow.
The rules are simple. Determine whether each given disease affects pigs or humans. The illustrations bear no relevance to the answer. I feel like that's crap. So I feel like there's Easter eggs in there.
I also feel like this reminds me of like Jigsaw, but with like a really cute.
Yeah, it's like Peppa Pig meets like
Like,
I hit a weapon in the table.
the other's weapon. Okay, so this little guy's snoozing. Right? Well, I mean, he's probably soon to be carnitas, so he's marinating. We'll say that.
Oh,
Too soon?
delicious.
Too soon for Pork Month? It's Pork Month. We won't make a reel out of that one. All right, so exudative dermatitis. Exudative dermatitis. Should we all cast votes? Well, should we cast votes?
Yeah, I would say that's a human. Do you guys know?
You think it's a human one, huh?
or does he have it?
Exudative dermatitis. So we know it affects the skin,
Yeah.
right? And it's an inflammation of the skin. Because when something's an itis or a titis, it's going to be something that's inflamed.
Look at
On the
the
skin.
technical terms
wow.
he's got here.
Yeah. Exudative dermatitis. What are we thinking?
I vote human.
And that's a stroke, is what we call it. Some sort of a Bell's palsy.
Pork month.
Human. All right, folks, let's get back at it. Exudative
Okay.
dermatitis. A pig disease, also known as greasy pig. It infects young pigs with skin lesions.
Can I have your new nickname for each other?
Greasy pig. What's up, my greasy pig? What's going on, Cincinnati? We are the greasy pigs.
Oh my god.
All right, let's keep it going. Wow, great transitions.
Wow.
A little bit of delay there. This young swine seems to be celebrating near a window. Chancroid. Chancroid.
Concroid?
Chancroid? Chanquois? Chanquois? Chancroid?
Pig.
Oh, I hit too soon. This is it. Dang it.
Yeah.
An STD. Hey, those are on the rise in this state.
You were as dumb as that last time.
Oh, we did talk about
We
that
talked
last
about
time.
that last time. Y'all
South
are
Dakota is
gross.
Genital ulcers.
Oh, swollen lymph glands or sores in the groin area. This is a human disease.
Oh, she picked some fun ones, didn't
Yeah,
she?
that's yep.
Yeah.
You know, I really enjoy saying sores in the groin area with that pig's face. Like,
Yeah. Hey, just dropped by to let you know. Genital ulcers coming your way.
you got the cancroid.
Yeah, the cancroid. I think it probably is cancroid. Because chancroid sounds too like elegant. You know what I mean? The soft C sounds too. Oh, what is it? It's chancroid.
Bonjour.
Oh, it can't be that
you
bad.
have a le cancroid. Merci.
All right, let's get back to it.
Oh boy.
Oh, very, very fitting. This young piglet seems to be
playing some basketball.
preparing to play some
Putting
basketball.
some germs all over that ball.
Putting his germ, getting them all up, getting his chancroids all up on that joint.
Nasty.
Yeah. All right. Oh, mastitis.
Human.
Oh,
That's a human.
Human? Is it human?
it's human.
Human.
All right. The consensus, I would agree. The consensus appears to be human. Both of them.
Oh.
My
Yeah.
that small pig is saying my breasts hurt, is what that caption says. So she even put that in the caption.
My breasts
Mastitis
hurt.
affects both pigs and humans. Simply put, is an inflammation of the mammary gland, results in pain, swelling, and difficulty or pain producing milk. Pigs are mammals, so they
Yeah,
do
makes
that. They do feed
sense.
that
It
way,
makes
so
sense.
She said the illustration
Wow.
would not directly represent.
And you know what?
It didn't until after
In
the
post
answer.
facto, this is So I mean, once the
breasts hurt.
yeah, and there's no punctuation or anything in there. Like it's just a very like monotone.
My
pig.
breasts hurt.
Yeah.
It's just factual.
Yeah. All right. Ooh,
Oh.
this one's taking a bath. Enzootic pneumonia.
I'm gonna go with pigs on that one.
I
And
would
zootic
second that.
pneumonia. Are you isolating the zoo in the front of that word, where that would indicate that it's an
Animal
some
illness.
sort of an animal?
Let's vote
illness?
piggy.
I think the P is silent in that word, and so we're gonna go. I would vote pig as well. Pig disease. It's a respiratory disease characterized by coughing and reduced growth. Oh, you know what's got to be heartbreaking is hearing a pig cough. You know, that's got to be rough, right?
This little piggy has a cold.
Yeah, and it's like, how do they cough? You what?
Have you seen it?
I haven't, to be honest.
You've seen like probably like a TikTok or a Facebook.
Or it's like super loud.
They have like little,
Yeah.
It's either like really, really cute or like disgusting.
I was just like, you see people with,
Obnoxious.
like pet pigs, like little tiny, and they got like these designer pigs now, which have like all the different furs and stuff like that, and they wear like the hair, you know, and it's like that little guy sitting with like a nightcap coughing. That's got to be cute.
Oh, does that mean they have Enzutic because they're so little?
Enzutic.
Pneumonia?
Enzutic sounds like a diabetes medication.
Get your Enzutic today.
I lowered my A1C with Enzutic.
Oh.
A very scholarly pig.
Reading a book.
Okay, here we go. Blue ear disease. Oh, that's got to be
Pig.
human.
What?
That's got to be pig. I'm going to vote pig on that.
I'm gonna vote pig.
Blue ear disease. Wait for it. This is a pig disease, also known as porcine reproductive and respiratory syndrome, PRRS. It is a viral disease that causes reproductive failure, pneumonia, and an increased susceptibility to a bacterial infection.
So much pneumonia
call it
happening with these
PRRS.
pigs.
Yeah, PRRS.
It's horrible.
PRRS, huh? That's a good
really?
acronym. I like
That's
that.
what they-
Blue
yeah.
ear disease or PRRS.
Sad.
And I'm
Very
assuming
sad.
is the blue ears because their respiratory system is compromised. Is it a circulation
They're a
issue?
mess. It's horrible. It's horrible when that disease hits a barn. It's
Oh no, pretty destructive, I'd imagine.
pretty destructive.
Oh
Dang.
boy.
Yeah.
All right, we have a very hygienic young pig here.
Oh.
Did she have to make him so cute?
I know.
Goodness gracious.
They're disgusting.
Clinical. I am actually. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this one's gonna be both.
Do you think so?
I would. I'm a strong advocate for this. Could be both.
Let's see.
I'm gonna say both.
Whoa.
Yep. I think so. I think animals can be and do get very depressed.
Sad.
Yep,
I am
clinical
very
depression.
sad, says
Yeah.
the pig.
Yeah. Well, he's not gonna. Yeah. I mean.
Or it's more like, I am very sad.
I'm very sad. Both, believe it or not, depression affects both humans and pigs, according to this 2016 study. I'm not going to click on the link, but I appreciate you going all the way to get actual sources. The pig is an animal intrinsically prone to depression.
Wow.
Intrinsically prone to depression. I wonder, there's got to be something like hormonal in there, like their actual brain chemistry, which does that. You know? Anyways, moving on.
Oh.
Here we go. We got a roller coaster guy on a scooter.
Vespa even.
Foot and mouth disease.
Human.
Both.
It's got to be both. Yeah, I would imagine.
Both.
And that's not bacterial, is it? Is foot and mouth bacterial, or is that
Viral.
it's viral?
I believe so.
Let's find out. Wow, quite a bit of text there. Pig
Viral
disease, foot and mouth disease. Oh, you know,
Oh, hand, foot, and mouth
hand.
disease.
I'm thinking
That's
hand,
right.
hand,
Those
foot, and mouth.
daycares we talked about earlier.
yeah.
That's where
Quote unquote.
So that's when they
both.
say. So when people say they got hand, foot, and mouth,
Like, what a gross way to like phrase it.
that's not a disease. That's just places. Those are just things. Those are just things you can touch. Hand, foot, and mouth. Yeah, well, yeah. Most diseases got to be hand, foot, or mouth related. You know.
You know what I'm saying?
That's just me. That's a pig disease, though. Foot and mouth is a pig. Blisters on the feet, snout, and mouth of pigs and other livestock.
Dang.
All right. Oh, that's the wrong way. Wait, was that the right
That
way?
was the right way, right?
Yeah, that's right. We have not had the door pig yet.
Cock.
Coccio. I'm assuming that's a ch, maybe.
Coccidiosis.
Coccidiosis. Don't at me on the pronunciation. of
Which
that.
Harry Potter house are you?
Yeah.
Coccidiosis.
Mesothelioma. Goodness. All right. This disease affects pigs and other animals, but not humans. It is a digestive disease that includes diarrhea, lethargy, weight loss, vomiting, abdominal pain, pallor, and anorexia. Any one of our medical professionals, pallor has got to be what, like the color change, right? Is that they're bad? Like that's when they get kind of like
correct.
like jaundice or pale or something
Yeah,
like that.
that pale grayish color.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's not fun. That's not
fun
good.
at
Nobody
all.
likes gray pigs.
Wait, so is he using is he gonna go have diarrhea in that room? That's why he has a key or what?
Yeah, he's locking that door behind him.
It's a restroom at a gas station.
No one go in.
No, there's no spare tire attached to the key, or like a fire extinguisher attached to the key. Can't
Like a
be gas
baseball
station.
bat.
Yeah.
I feel like they get bigger every time.
They give you like a rake, you know,
Yeah.
or like a shovel. Like,
Don't lose this.
okay, sir. Sometimes I want to run off with it just for fun. Just
I
to see
know,
what-
right?
All right, we got two pigs cohabitating. That is the end. I feel like we did okay. I feel like there was a few we got wrong, but overall, that was it.
Overall, a lot of pneumonia.
A lot of pneumonia. Yeah, a lot of sick pigs.
Wait,
lot
so
of
did
sick
we
pigs.
win?
I think we won.
I think we won.
I think the real winning was the pigs we ate along the way. You know?
Yes,
You know, that's the really thing. It's the journey, not the
it
destination.
is. Did you two enjoy yourselves?
did. Great time.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on the show.
Any other shout outs or anything before we wrap it up?
No, I don't think we do.
Just
Thanks for having us.
Now you guys are just best friends?
sure, absolutely.
Wonderful.
We could collaborate more.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah,
we
gotta
take this
do
on the
more.
road.
And because you guys with all the infectious disease control, that's something we were chatting about that before the show.
We were.
Transitioning spaces and going from pig farm to pig farm. That's got to be, you know?
Yeah, huge biosecurity
Yeah.
on pig farms.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
very protective
Yeah.
for sure.
There's got
Look
to
at
be.
us creating
Look at
creating friendships
and content.
and content.
Who'd have thought?
And we had a whole slide.
Yeah, and we made some friends along the way.
We
All
did.
right.
Thank you for another 605 show.
Excellent show. We'll see you soon.
Bye. My breasts hurt. Oh.
Yeah, I hope we got it.
Trail man, let's go. You are now rocking with the. You are now you're rocking with